Your commissioner, he works from the toilet. He works from his bedroom. He works in front of his wife. And he puts it all together in his office. It's the Lake.
I'm Gardner Minshew, and I approve this jockstrap. That's right. That's in honor of Gardner Minshew. Knocked off my Broncos this week. Broncos are 0-4. Bradley Chubb is out for the season. I mean, now it's time for, I guess, Nugget season and fantasy football. That's all I got. Tanya, you picked a bad year to become a Broncos fan. It's going to be a really tough year. I don't know what's happening. I feel like I talked enough crap about Nick and his Pittsburgh Steelers, and this totally snowballed and backfired on me. Yeah, going to be a tough season. Was a great week 4, though. We had a matchup of the week between two 0-3 teams. I'll get into that later. But first and foremost, I want to wish my wife a very happy birthday. Happy 29th birthday, Liz. I know you had a tough week losing to Bryce, but a happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great day. So let's jump right into it. Week 4, we're already a quarter of the way through the season. I'm drinking to that, but at the same time it makes me a little bit sad because nobody's giving me competition. Absolutely no one's giving me competition. I'm getting a little cocky over here, and I deserve to be cocky because I'm the only one that's now 4-0. So let's jump into the week 4 recap. First matchup between Bryce and the Chubby Chasers versus Liz and Show Me Your TDs. Bryce puts up 154 points. That's good enough to be Highpoint this year. Bryce will be joining us later. He had a handful of running backs that set the tempo and had a little Chubb too at the same time with Nick Chubb for the Cleveland Browns going off. Liz, on the other hand, puts up 141 points. Would have beat everybody else in the league this week, but ends up losing. Another tough break on her birthday week. She now has 599 points this season, which is far more than anybody else, but yet her record is only 1-3. That's really too bad, and babe, I'm very sorry, but I wish you happy birthday. So that counts, thought matters. Next up, we had the mustache, myself, 3-0, now 4-0, going up against Colton Mahomes. Colt, Patrick Mahomes is on your lineup, and you only put up 77 points? Wait a second. I got my shorts on. I think I had 77 cents and change in my pocket. As I count it, yep. 25, 50, 76, 70. I have 77 cents worth of change in my pocket. And that's how many points you put up. Well, guess what, Colt? You know what that wins you? The horse's ass low point of the week. Hit the music. Truthfully, I'm disappointed. I think it might be the curse of the mustache. The last 2 weeks, the person who's played me ended up getting the low point of the week. And really, 77 points on a Patrick Mahomes team? I mean, I don't know, folks, but that could be a curse, and I'll toast to that. Next matchup we have the motherly duel, blonde versus brunette. Ashley this week, coming off of a high point, picks up Gallman, which is a great pickup. She has Cooper Kupp in her lineup. Both of those players go off, and yet she loses to Tanya and just Joshin. Tanya had a great week. I can't complain. Chris Godwin actually had the greatest week of his life, scoring 40-some points for you, Tanya. So if you're going to thank anybody this week, it's Chris Godwin for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But hey, the brunette won this battle this week. So congratulations, Tanya, and just Joshin this week for getting the W. Tanya is now in the playoff hunt. We can now start talking playoffs since we're a quarter of the way through the season. Next up, matchup number 4, we had Mac and Devontae's Inferno versus Sean and what would Deshaun do? I guess the question I'm asking is, what did Deshaun not do this week? He obviously didn't score you any points, Sean, and frankly I'm a little upset because I spoke so good about your lineup the last couple of weeks, and for you to come out and lay an egg this week and come close to low point, it kind of puts a sour note in my mouth. You got to talk to Deshaun Watson, man. You got to get him going. That's just sad. And Mac, congratulations on the win. But again, you're looking at staring another injury player in the face. Devontae Adams went out with turf toe. I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but when he's putting up production like that, Mac, you better hope he's not out because there goes your season, and there goes another year of your excuses. So, good luck on that. Last but not least, we have the matchup of the week. Another fascinating matchup. I was on the edge of my seat Monday night. I was surprised that the Pittsburgh Steelers defense was giving Nick so many points. And Nick only lost by 3. Keep in mind he had Juju Smith-Schuster in his lineup. And what did Juju do? He put up a whopping 4 points, Nick. All you needed was 8 points from Juju Smith-Schuster, and you would have won. But congratulations, Cody. You're now in the win column. You're 1-3. You're back in the hunt. And Nick, 0-4, staring the horse's ass trophy and the license plate cover directly in the face. Nick, you got to be a little bit scared, man. I would be. I mean, Cody in his lineup had a player by the name of Aguilar who didn't score any points, and you still couldn't win. Also, you had Will Dissly on your bench. Why wouldn't you play Will Dissly over Delaney Walker? Come on, Nick. Those are rookie mistakes, rookie moves, and that's why you're not in the hunt year in and year out. But what do I know, Nick? You still have a chance to bring this thing full circle. You still have a chance to come back. I don't know what's going to happen, but you better do something, because Bryce, who's my next interview, was talking some serious crap about what he wants to do with you and what that didn't sound right, with what he's going to do and how he's going to give you the loser license plate cover. Let's check out the interview.
And joining me on the BNC Refuse Hotline, it's Bryce with the Chubby Chasers. Bryce, how you doing today? You still have a chub after last week?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
So Nick Chubb went off for you, 41 points. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's going to make you be Highpoint every week if he goes off like that. I guess you had quite the chub. So, I mean, your running backs all performed well. So, I mean, what was your downfall this week?
Oh, downfall is Odell. He's not performing like I think he needs to, but the good thing is if he keeps performing so poorly, then Chubb's going to get a good handful of carries. So he performs pretty well every week.
Man, your phone is like really bugging. Are you speaking into your phone? Because you broke in and out on me.
I think I'm speaking on my phone. Can you hear me?
All right, I can hear you now. Good.
All right.
Well, yeah, looking at your bench this week, I guess all the receivers you had on your bench probably would have done better than the receivers you put into your lineup. You had Cortland Sutton with 24 points and Sterling Shepard with 16.
Right. Now, I'm still sure about Sutton. I think he's going to get a pretty big, heavy workload coming up, so I might plug him into the starting lineup in the next week or two.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to take out Odell Beckham and Julian Edelman. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but heck, your running backs, like I said, they all performed. You even had Howard on your bench. Were you a little upset Thursday night when he went off? Did you think that could have been the player that would have helped you win week 4?
Oh, I sure did. Yeah, I thought that he would have been a great addition, but missed out on that. Oh, well, on to the next one.
Well, 152 points. I do want to say thanks for ruining my wife's weekend. It's her birthday this week, and all she's been doing is complaining about how she leads the fantasy league in points, but yet only 1-3. So I can thank you for making my wife upset.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to her.
Yeah, I'll take her out to a nice dinner. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. But hey, what do you have to say to the league now that you're Highpoint? I mean, it's kind of strange considering you took last place last year, and now we're only in week 4, and you're already getting interviewed for Highpoint. That's quite a swing.
You know, I'm feeling pretty good about this year. I'm 2-2, my 2 losses. I think I lost 2 weeks ago by 0.8 points. So, you know, I'm feeling pretty good overall.
Yeah, are you looking for
2-2 record? Yeah.
Are you looking forward to get rid of that license plate cover and that horse's ass trophy?
I sure am. Nick Bergen, if you're listening, I can get that on your vehicle anytime you're ready.
Hey, that's why I said we can put it on Nick's vehicle. He can bring it to his wedding next year, and we'll have something to talk about and laugh about.
Yeah, Paul's handing the horse's ass trophy on the altar if you want to.
You know, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Who you got next week, Bryce?
I haven't even looked ahead to next week yet, actually.
Well, better check your schedule. We got bye weeks. You're actually performing this year. You're not giving me anything to talk bad about you. All I can say is congratulations on your high point this week.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I got enough crap talking from last year.
Yeah, well, hopefully that continues. I would love to talk more crap to you and about you.
But, that's right, yeah.
Well, Bryce, I appreciate the time you took today. Being Highpoint, it's a big responsibility. But maybe we'll catch up again later this season, and hopefully you can get rid of that license plate cover, right?
Yeah, I have a good feeling we're back.
All righty, man. Well, you take care, and we'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Bryce, for doing that interview. I apologize to everybody out there. That was Bryce's phone, not my phone. Bryce, we need to get your phone fixed. You need to tell your parents to buy you a new iPhone, get you taken care of, because if you're going to be doing interviews for Highpoint, I want to be able to hear you more next time. So I guess if I'm going to talk any trash, it's on that. Last, I forgot to do a correction. The matchup of the week, Cody and Nick both changed their names. Cody is now the Water Boys, and Nick is Damn Daniel. Well, Nick, you might as well change your name to Damn Nick, because at the end of the day, you're 0-4. But we'll see what happens. We're going to jump right into the Week 5 preview, and let's chat about it.
Here we are, Week 5 preview. It's another great week. We're over a quarter of the way through the season. Exciting times for people. Playoff pushes being made at this point. You know, there's, I think, 8 weeks left to our season. So this is exciting stuff. First matchup I want to highlight is Nick and Damn Daniel in 10th place versus Colton and Me Holmes, who is in 4th place. Looking at the comparables, Nick, I don't know what you're doing, man. You have your work cut out for you. You're projected to get 104 points to Colts 126. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to be having another off week, so you do have your work cut out for you. Nick, I look at your bench, and realistically, you have nobody to even sub in there. So, wow. Colt, have fun this week. Nick, you better look at the waiver wire, man, because it does not look pretty for you. Next up, we have Devontae's Inferno and the Water Boys and Cody. At this point, it looks like Cody has a couple players on bye week, so he'll need to get that figured out. Mac's team is looking up. I don't know if Devontae Adams is going to be going this week, so if anybody is to be looking for somebody on the bench, Mac, that's you. Mac, also want to point out, congratulations, Melvin Gordon's coming back. Cody, hopefully you have something to offset him, because you need to get wins, man. Need to get wins. Next matchup we have this week is Liz and Show Me Your TDs and Ashley and the Shaken Bakers. A battle of the blondes. Liz, you're putting up points, so is Ashley. This doesn't look like it's going to be another favorable week for you. Ashley got a good pickup in Gallman this week. Liz has players on the bench she can work with, but with T.Y. Hilton questionable, I don't know if Jameis Winston's the better choice. It's going to be a tough, close matchup this week. Ashley Cooper Kupp is just going off for you. I think that's a safe pick to keep with. But hey, anything can happen at this point. Bunch of favorable matchups in that matchup. Next matchup, we have the Chubby Chasers and Bryce coming off of a high point versus what would Deshaun do. As I look at this matchup, Sean, you got to get Deshaun Watson going. If he has another week like he did last week, you have some tough sledding. I don't see any bye weeks here, so if you guys stick with this lineup, I don't think you guys have to worry about buys. Bryce got the projection by less than a point, or a little more, less than a point. So this is another exciting matchup. Bryce looking to make a move, 2-2. Sean looking to make a move, 2-2. It's going to be a great, great duel. And last but not least, we're going to our matchup of the week. The mustache, myself, versus just Josh and Tanya. I'm playing Tanya. At the looks of it, I look like I'm going to get my butt whipped. But the curse is real, Tanya, so you better be afraid. Be very afraid. I doubt that Godwin has another week that he had the week before. TJ Hawkins sauce looks like he may be out with the concussion. I don't think he'll come back that quick. So who do you have on your bench? Well, you have a bunch of players to pick from, and myself, I have hardly any. So realistically, I'm going to do my homework. I'm going to hope that Gallup comes back this week. CSU alumni go Rams, but it's going to be an awesome week. This is our matchup of the week. 2 playoff contenders. I'm in first place. Tanya's in third. So now as we get closer and closer to the playoffs, these matchups matter. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you would like to watch us and follow us more. Have a good week 5, everyone.